idea. Idea, or is it idea? Okay, look at me. Idea, right? Let's draw a little line right here. So do you see where it says I, but the A is over on this side? Okay, let's go ahead and box that A. All right, so what you need to do is figure out how to get the A. This A is over there. You don't understand how to get the A to go from here to here. This A, right? So right now, what you see going on is you're being idle. Idle. So if I was to put an L on the left side of that quadrant, that means you're idle. You are idle. Okay? So you're idle. The A is running away from you. But this A needs to come down here. Alright? So basically the A, when you push that idea to this quadrant right here, it means you're moving it forward. You can also move it over here. You can go back to the idea. You get what I mean? It keeps going. It keeps going and going. So this is what I was trying to tell you guys, man. You got to get off your, I don't want to say something I don't want to say, but get off that zone and get something going for yourself. Okay, so today's topic is how to grow your startup by 200% the next 90 days. 200% growth. Who wants 200% growth right now? You tell me. 200% growth. All right, I'm gonna put a smiley face because that's what you're gonna look like by the time you're done with this growth. You're gonna be at a 200% growth with your idea. Okay, that's what I want you guys to do. Go right now, click the link below. Click the link below on this particular stream and sign up for the RuckSackHack Accelerator program. Go from idea to accelerated growth as you see your startup, your idea grow 200% or more in value at the end of 90 days. That's what I'm telling you guys. Okay? You can go ahead and comment right now. Comment right now if you feel you get an idea but you don't know what to do. We're gonna get right back to you. As a matter of back to the board. Value. What is value? Question mark right there. All right. What do you consider value? What is valuable? If you have an idea, what is it worth? Put a question mark. What is an idea worth? Do you just have an idea because you have an idea and that's what you want to do, but you really don't have a plan to turn that idea to something? You just have an idea. You're walking around with an idea in your head. You never bothered to figure out what you could do with it. And you really think that's something worthwhile to be celebrated? I don't think so. I really don't. Let's face it. If you were to clean this right side of this stuff, just draw all this out, and you still have the idea in your head, you're gonna be sad, right? That means you didn't do nothing with your idea. Did nothing. Nothing with the idea. Did nothing. Is that you? Is that you that did nothing with your idea? Now you're wondering what your idea could have been? Or do you want to be that person that actually takes your idea from where it is currently and you take it where it needs to be? I mean, tell me. The chat lines are open right now. We're going back to the chat lines. You guys tell me what you think. But before that, we want to let you know this episode is brought to you by SAP CO2 Podcast. SAP CO2 Podcast. So the SAP CO2 Podcast basically it helps you with trending climate issues. We're also going to be presenting novel solutions to the climate issue from companies and also non-governmental entities. So if you have an idea to solve the CO2 problem, be sure to send us an email. All right, and you may show up on this podcast where we're talking about your revolutionary innovation that's going to help people. All right. As a matter of fact, as a treat, at the end of this broadcast, we're going to play the inaugural episode, all right, of the SAP CO2 podcast. SAP CO2 podcast, one word. Okay, that's where you're going to get a lot of climate change and climate solutions related matters broadcast basically and discussed, and you can all chat about it. Okay, so just so you know, this particular live stream is brought to you by the SAP CO2 podcast. Anyway, back to our board. We were talking about how to take an idea and figure out what the value is. Okay, but what is it? What is the value of an idea? What is the value of an idea that you don't do nothing about? What's the value of an idea?